This is the part 2 of my third dinghy build, and today it's Sunday. I think it's the 25th of October. It's gotten quite cold. It's only in the 40s, and it's too cold to do any more painting or fiberglassing. Could probably get away with a little bit of a touch-up on some of these places, but I don't know if I'll bother. We should have started this about a month earlier, or a couple of weeks earlier anyway. We had such really dry weather, hot weather, and then the last week or two it's been just cold and damp and not good. But it's looking pretty good. I'm kind of pleased with it. I like this rail that I've come up with, pretty smooth now. My first dinghy, I was not careful about sealing these edge grain of the plywood, and that was really susceptible to rot, and so I was particularly careful about that now. And it's very frustrating because I really would love to get the paint on it, but it's one of those things. Some neighborhood Yahoo just went by. Let's see. The bow eye is about 1.5 inches too low, and I'm just going to leave it. My reason for having it low is that I remember when I towed my other dinghy behind my sailboat, when I had the motor, when I was using the outboard, if there's a short, choppy sea, the bow could dive in, and having the bow eye low pulls it up so that the dinghy doesn't broach. And so I never had a problem with the other one. It was really towed beautifully. So I could at some point raise the bow eye a little bit, but I don't think I'll bother at this point. It's probably close to the water line, but not too bad. So here she is. It's kind of frustrating to not be able to continue, but Maine, winter is closing in here in Maine, and that's what you do. You just have to live with it. And I don't have an indoor garage, so I thought of making a shelter for it, but I think that would not be in the family interest. So I'm just going to live with this, I guess, cover it up and wait until the spring, and then see if I can paint it and somehow maybe even wheel it down to the beach. I'm about half a mile from the water, and I was thinking of making a nice high wheel carriage for it, like from bicycle wheels, so I could just slide it off this and onto the dolly, and then either wheel it down or attach to my bike or something. I don't know. I've seen people go down carrying their kayaks on wheeling dollies, just dragging them behind them as they walk down to the water. If you've really got the urge, it's kind of hard to ignore it. So here it is, and this is the end of part 2.